So for those that are still currently living under a rock, we're still in the month of March, all right? So we still got a lot of year left, right? So there's a lot of things that we could go ahead and implement and change our lives and really benefit from those changes, right? Here's the thing, guys. Here's the easiest way to be better. Here's the easiest way to be better and further progress down the line throughout the year. A lot of us are simply focused on what can we add into our life to become better. Which, when you think about it, in the grand scheme of things, it kind of makes sense. Guys, the easiest things to do, right, is let's remove the things that are hindering us from getting better. So when we start removing the things that are hindering us from getting better, that provides us room to implement new things to get us better. Guys, we got to start thinking about that. It is counterproductive. I'm going to say that one more time. It is counterproductive. If you're still doing the negative things, right, that are hindering you from getting better, but think it'd be smart to, let me go ahead and add some beneficial things. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't make sense. Logically speaking, when you write it down, it does not make any sense. The easiest way to get better, right, is if you decide to take it upon yourself to remove all the negative activities, right, that are hindering you from getting better. So then when you decide to move all those things, right, like if you know that you drink a lot of alcohol, right, before you decide of adding the gym in there, how about you remove the alcohol usage? Then you add the gym. Because it would make no sense if you go to the gym, but you still drink alcohol very heavily. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. But people sit there and think like, oh my gosh, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. No, you're not. You are not a genius. That is not smart. That is not bright at all. And you guys could do it in micro dosage. You guys don't have to go super cold turkey. Now, I would like you to do that. But how about we just lower the consumptions? Like, hey, instead of like 4 drinks, let's limit 2 drinks. Break it down. Break it down so you could consume it. Does that make sense? Because I see a lot of stuff out there and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Sometimes, guys, when you guys say things, you guys got to ask yourselves, hey, does that make sense? Because then when you question it, you try to find a solution for it. That's what makes sense. The easiest way to start, where to start, I'm telling you guys right now, is remove all the bad habits and the activities that you're currently doing so you can provide space and room for the new activities to implement. That's how that works. It is the smartest thing to do. It is the smartest way to go about it. Because if you continue to indulge in those activities while trying to cram in some new activities to try to get better, it's going to be very hard for you. To remain consistent on the better activities, right, the beneficial ones, and trying to limit these ones. Take care of these ones. Remove all that garbage. It's distracting you. It's very evident. It's distracting you. Remove all those first. When you remove all those successfully, and it's gonna require time, so it's gonna require you to be patient with yourself. Once you decide to do all that, right? Then it's bright if you decide to bring all those new things in. Now you're not cramming things like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym. Yeah, I'm gonna increase my water intake. Yeah, I'm gonna get on these supplements. Yeah, bring on the multivitamins. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed earlier. That makes sense, guys. When you look back at it, like that makes sense. You have more room to do things. But when you're hanging out with the regular crowd and the regular crowd doesn't want to better themselves, and you continue to hang out with them, indulging in things that you shouldn't be indulging in, but still trying to find the light, it's not gonna work. Still have your hand attached to something that you need to let go, bruh. You need to let go, dog. You guys gotta ask yourself, do I really want to be better? Genuinely ask yourself, do I want to be better? I told myself this year, 2026, is my year. Let's not get to the end of December and talk about, oh, 2027 is really my year. I was joking. We're in March right now. There's so much time right now. Really sit there and apply yourself. Remove all the negative bullshit that's distracting you. Remove all the negative bullshit that's hindering you from becoming better. You know what it is. I don't know what it is. You know what it is. I can't hold your hand for you. I can't do it for you. And to be honest, I don't want to do it for you. There are things for me that I need to work on. I don't need nobody to hold my hand for it. I don't. I do not. I know what it is. I thought about it thoroughly and I came up with a plan. And I'll have a summary of it in the summer. That's how I move. And I'm very determined. That's my greatest asset. That's my greatest trait. I'm very determined. Nothing is gonna break this. Nothing. That's the beauty thing. That's the beauty of God just granting that, the determination for me. The willingness to just become the best person. And I feel like I'm competing with everybody. So it's me versus 500 mil. It don't matter. I'll take it on. I'm tired of letting things become a slave, make me a slave to it. No, now it's time for me to get in the, driver's seat and control everything. But you guys gotta have that. You guys gotta have that and want that within yourself. This is years of development. This is not some overnight. Nah. It took time. It took a lot of patience. It took a lot of understanding and comprehension. Find within yourself. It's a boy.